The characteristics of a true leader, in my experience, is a person that can very quickly connect with a group of people and understand a commonality, something that that needs to be done, and can figure out very quickly a way to bring them all together with that same purpose in mind. I think a true leader, a good leader, has to balance a certain amount of compassion with a certain amount of command for respect, and that's a balancing act. But a true leader, in my opinion, will have no problem connecting with a group of people when they use that kind of way of connecting. I would say heart. I pretty much, most of the things I do, I lead with heart. And I guess another word for heart is love. I try and lead mostly with love and compassion. So heart and love and heart. I would have to say my mom. I love my dad dearly, but my mom has really always said to my sisters and myself that we could do anything, and that one of my favorite things that she ever told me was, sometimes you have to tell the truth, and it might be hard for someone to listen to, but if it comes from your heart, it won't be wrong. I've seen her be the wind beneath my father's wings and raise 3 daughters so beautifully and with a lot of love and understanding and a sense of humor. And I think each one of us watching an amazing marriage that she also helped create and sustain, learned something that is so valuable, what love really looks like. And my parents have that kind of love. I know what it really looks like. So my mom has been the most influential person in my life. When I think about an event in my life that really had a powerful impact, it wasn't that long ago. I was living down south, and I was part of a program where we made peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for kids after school. And it really surprised me. I didn't know that these kids really, like, some of them, it was going to be their only meal after school. And I was living in an area where I didn't know there was this kind of disparity, that there was these kids going to school and then going home and not having dinner. And it was really kind of an aha moment for me. And so I realized that things aren't always the way that they appear. You really don't know what might be going on in someone else's life. And so I tend to look at everybody and say, you know, it might look like everything's really going well, but it doesn't hurt to always do the kind thing. It doesn't hurt to look into your community and see what you're not seeing. You know, you don't know what you don't know. And on one side, there could be a very affluent area, but just down the road, which was in my case what was happening, and I had no idea. And that was powerful, so I take that with me. I always remember that, and things aren't always the way they appear. Why do I think it's important to give back to my community and pay it forward is because you can't expect your community to be strong and thrive if you're not willing to contribute to the community. And you know, just like a team, you're only as strong as your weakest link. So in your community, if you want things from your community, better schools, better after-school programs, better health care, like volunteers in medicine, it's up to you to make it sustainable, and that all comes from being willing to volunteer, to give when you see there's a need. Having good health means having everything, having a really good life. And I know it's, you know, they say if you don't have your health, you don't have anything, but it's really, really true. And I cannot imagine having to make choices in my life where it was do this or have good health. Fortunately, I've never been put in a position to have to choose between maybe making a payment on a car or going to the doctor. Growing up, we were always encouraged to take really good care of ourselves. That was something that I saw in the family. So if, having good health really means everything. Lately, I would have to say Elizabeth Warren. I love that she's so tenacious. I love that she really understands issues, not just issues for women or not just issues for family and health care. She is that true leader. She connects with her constituents, and when I listen to her speak, I think I'd go have lunch with her. I mean, she's just, she's kind of got it all. She's smart, she's well-spoken. I think if young women or even just young people, period, were to turn on the TV and listen to her speak, they would leave with more than they came to the television with. So I really like, I would say right now it's Elizabeth Warren. It could change next week, but right now it's Elizabeth Warren. All my friends know I love to sing, but when I'm home alone, I really sing. I mean, I'm up there with Barb. I mean, I'm singing, so, and having a little concert in my living room. So, and I would never get up on stage and do that, much to my father's chagrin, dismay, whatever. But it's that when I'm home, I'm a rock star. I get really excited when I hear great stories from my friends of success and happiness, and you're not going to believe what just happened. It gets me excited because I have a wonderful tribe of women friends. I have a wonderful tribe of friends, but when we can share stories of achievement and moments where we just can't believe something's really finally happened, I mean, what could be better?